Kia is gaining ground on Tesla. The company's affordable second-generation Niro electric crossover starting at $39,600 combines eye-catching looks with intuitive tech and competitive battery range. Its energetic on-road performance and quiet ride are also highlights, though we wish the frunk had more space. The Niro EV gives the Tesla Model Y $43,990 a run for its title, though the Model Y remains our editor's choice winner thanks to its federal EV tax credit eligibility and available all-wheel drive RWD trim. Sufficient power and respectable range. The Kia Niro EV is available in two trims, Wind $39,600 or Wave $44,600. Although individual buyers can't take advantage of a federal tax credit for this vehicle, Kia advertises a discount for leases. If you plan to purchase your EV outright, know that the Tesla Model Y is eligible for the full $7,500 deduction. Both the Wind and Wave models rely on a 64.8 kWh battery pack to drive the 201 horsepower HP electric motor for front-wheel drive FWD. Each gets an EPA estimated range of 253 miles per charge and a combined MPGe of 113. For comparison, the base rear-wheel drive RWD Tesla Model Y gets 260 miles on a full battery and an MPGe of 129. The 2024 RWD Hyundai Ioniq $41,800 comes in just slightly behind, with a range of 220 miles and an MPGe of 110. Not much separates the Niro and Model Y here, so you aren't likely to notice much of a difference in everyday driving. The Niro uses an SAE combined charging system CCS port for charging. According to Kia, a Level 3 fast charger operating at 85 kilowatts can get the battery from 10% to 80% in about 43 minutes. With a Level 2, 240-volt V charger, it takes between 5 and 6 hours to replenish the battery from 10% to 80%. Meanwhile, the Level 1, 120 volts cable that comes with the vehicle can recharge it fully from empty in around 60 hours. In testing, a Level 2 charger working at 7.5 kilowatts took slightly longer to replenish the battery than Kia's claim, but the battery charged to 265 miles beyond the stated 253-mile rating. Kia is among the many EV brands that will switch to Tesla's North American Charging Standard NACS beginning in 2024. Access to Tesla's supercharging network should open up in 2025 for charging via an adapter. Kia Niro Wind vs Wave. To reiterate, the Wind is the base model and the Wave offers a few key upgrades. The Wind trim comes with such exterior features as 17-inch alloy wheels with 215/55 R17 tires, automatic projector beam headlights, a heated windshield, LED daytime running lights and taillights, power side mirrors with LED turn signals, and roof rails. Standard interior features include a 10-way powered driver's seat, dual-zone automatic climate control with rear air conditioner vents, a dual-level cargo floor, gloss black interior trim, heated front seats, synthetic fabric and cloth seats, and push-button start. In terms of tech amenities, you get a 6-speaker audio system with an AM, FM, satellite radio, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay support, Bluetooth, dual 10.25-inch screens for the infotainment system and the instrument cluster, 5 USB charging ports, 2 USB-A and 1 USB-C in the front, 2 USB-A in the back, the Kia Connect telematics system, voice recognition, and a wireless charger. Standard driver assists include a blind spot warning system that uses automatic braking to help you avoid collisions when you back out of a parallel parking spot, driver attention warning with LED vehicle departure alert, lane keeping assist, a safe exit warning system that detects oncoming vehicles when you open a door, rear cross traffic assist, and rear parking sensors. The Wave trim I tested adds LED headlights and fog lights, a heated steering wheel, LED ambient lighting inside the cabin, power folding and heated side mirrors, a power tailgate, a power sunroof, and ventilated front seats. Tech upgrades include a heads-up display HUD, a 7-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, an auto-dimming rearview mirror with HomeLink, and a smartphone-based digital key. The Wave trim also gains front parking sensors and a remote parking feature. My test vehicle has other upgrades including Snow White Pearl Paint $395, Gray C-Pillar trim $195, carpeted floor mats $155, and a preserve package that includes a heat pump and heated rear outboard seats $1,300. With a $1,295 inland freight and handling charge, the final sticker price comes to $47,940. A bold, aerodynamic exterior. The Kia Niro EV stands out from the pack thanks to its striking exterior design with color-contrasting cladding on the doors, rear bumper, and front bumper end caps. Kia calls the distinctive, arrow-shaped C-pillar an aeroblade and says it improves aerodynamics. Unique LED headlights and daytime running lights frame the crossover's so-called tiger nose grille, while the center of the front bumper cleverly conceals the charging port door. Whereas the Niro exterior is splashy, the interior is more minimalist. The low-key Syntex and cloth seating surfaces have a quality look and feel, while gloss black accents lend a level of sophistication. The cabin includes a few eco-friendly touches as well. The headliner uses 56% recycled PET fibers, while biopolyurethane made from eucalyptus leaves covers the door panels. Overall passenger and cargo room are average for the segment, but the small frunk can't store much more than the included 120 volts charging cord. For comparison, Tesla's Model Y has more rear cargo space with the rear seats folded 72.1 cubic feet compared with the Kia's 63.7 cubic feet. Effective dual-screen controls. Like the pricier Kia EV6, the Niro's infotainment and instrument panels take up more than half of the dash. At 10.25 inches across, they are smaller than the EV6's 12.3-inch displays but use the same UI and graphics. I find the system intuitive overall. Touch-based controls on a black panel below the infotainment screen handle climate controls in addition to entertainment functions, a move that reduces visual clutter. You can choose a default set of controls between the two, and the system will revert to those once you finish making changes. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay provide cloud-based connectivity for a host of music, messaging, podcast, and navigation apps via a wired USB-A connection. Unlike the Kia EV6, which inconveniently puts its USB media port near the floor under the center console, the one in the Niro is easier to reach at its position just above the center console. Alongside it are a USB-C port for charging only and a wireless charging pad. As with the EV6, USB-A charging ports for rear passengers sit along the inward sides of the front seats for easy access. Some differences in safety features. The Niro offers all the driver assists you expect, but there are some distinctions between the wind and wave. Both models offer the common forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, for example. Junction turning detection for the wind model means it can apply the brakes automatically to help prevent or lessen the impact of an oncoming car when you are turning left, but the junction crossing detection of the wave goes one step further by doing the same for a preceding front vehicle. Another difference is that the wind will simply warn you of a potential blind spot impact, including when you are exiting a parallel parking spot, whereas the wave can actively steer away from an oncoming vehicle. I tried using the remote parking feature that should allow me to stand outside the vehicle and use the key fob to guide the vehicle into a spot, but found it kludgy and frustrating much like on other models from Kia, Hyundai, and Genesis. Good handling on city streets and highways. The Niro EV performs well on every type of tarmac I tried. It accelerated briskly in sport and even normal modes to city-appropriate speeds, although the eco mode that conserves battery power severely and fittingly stifles the car's quickness. The Niro EV ran comfortably and quietly on SoCal freeways too, with minimally audible wind and road noise. In terms of raw numbers, the Kia's 201 horsepower falls well behind that of the base Tesla Model Y 295 horsepower but beats the entry-tier Hyundai EV 6168 horsepower. On most surfaces, the ride felt smooth, but never soft or floaty. That said, some twisty roads exposed the suspension's tuning for comfort rather than performance. Like other Kia and Hyundai vehicles, the Niro EV has 4 brake regeneration settings that you control via paddle shifters on the steering wheel. The options range from an almost imperceptible level to a full, one-pedal driving mode that allows you to bring the vehicle to a stop without the brakes in most cases. An affordable alternative to Tesla. The compact Kia Niro EV has a lot going for it. It starts at less than $40,000, has above-average battery range, doesn't skimp on tech, and features a distinctive design. We're also fans of its smooth road performance and enjoy its easy-to-use control and entertainment systems. That said, the Tesla Model Y remains our editor's choice winner thanks to its federal EV tax credit eligibility, available RWD trim, and greater cargo space. If you prefer the Kia's more intriguing style though, it's a formidable alternative.